Hey guys, welcome back. We're here at week 2. Today we are going to be talking about meal planning and healthy cooking. This is one of my favorite topics because I think success and feeling good about our nutrition really begins in the planning and prepping stage. So let's dive in. So to start with, planning your meals and healthy snacks ahead of time is one of the best ways to make sure you're really getting in the healthy foods and nutrients that you need. So you taking the time to plan helps you really be in control of what you're eating. There may be meals that you're not in control of, like if you're going to a family member's house for a holiday meal, but by planning ahead, you can make sure to get your nutrients in at other meals. So really, this is one of the most empowering things about nutrition, and I'm excited to get a little deeper. My first tip of the day is to utilize your calendar and schedule things in. So one thing you could do is schedule in your trip to the grocery store for the week. That might be very helpful. Or you can schedule in the time of the week that you're going to be meal prepping. You want to make this a ritual. So maybe your meal prepping is you spend 5 minutes every day coming up with ideas for meals, looking on Pinterest, getting those new recipes. You might spend 5 minutes a day adding to your grocery list. You could spend 30 minutes every few days. Maybe that works a little bit better to do a longer chunk. Or maybe on the weekend you spend an hour or two looking up recipes, creating your list, and shopping. So do what works for you, but utilize that calendar and find a time to really make it happen. So as far as your weekly and daily rituals, there's a few different things you can be doing to meal prep. So the first one is small meal prep. This is the snack part. You can be packing your lunch, making that as a really small, easy meal prep thing to do. Or you could do things like chopping veggies in advance, washing fruit, those kind of things so that you have healthy snacks on hand. So those are just a few ideas of small meal prep. Check out the attachment in your email. I have a list of ideas for healthy snacks for you. That might help with your small meal prepping. Another way you can do it is large meal prepping, which we'll get into in a little bit, but that is, for instance, batch cooking. So we'll come back to that. But again, just a reminder, pick the ritual that works for you. It could be 5 minutes every day, 30 minutes every couple days, or an hour or two on the weekend. Just schedule it in. Let's talk about some cooking techniques that can make your life a little bit easier. I am a firm believer in my slow cooker, so I highly recommend that to you guys. Slow cooker or Instapot. Those are both super helpful. And we'll come back to that in a second. But slow cooker, some other things you can be doing to meal prep ahead of time is chopping and storing veggies in bulk. That is awesome. So for instance, if you know you're making a soup in your slow cooker and you need carrots for it, get extra carrots and chop them up into carrot sticks, or get extra celery. So just kind of think ahead like that and figure out how you can cut up those veggies in bulk so you don't have to do it all the time. Just make it easier for yourself. You can steam vegetables. That is a wonderful cooking technique, very healthy and clean. You can make salad dressings from scratch. Easier said than done for some people, but there are some simple ways if you buy the packets of the seasoning and combine it with the water and the oil and the vinegar and such. So that could be a good option for you. Prepping ahead, making a big batch of salad dressing. So those are just a few of the techniques. Again, my favorite of them is the slow cooker. I totally rely on this, and I like to do slow cooker at least once a week, especially when it's getting cold, because first of all, I don't love cooking, and so it takes a lot of the effort out for me, and then I can create a big batch that we have leftovers all week. So that is my number one tip. My next big tip is create your roster of go-to meals. So I like the roster analogy, like you're creating your sports team, but creating your roster of go-to meals, find like 3 to 5 recipes that you absolutely love. They can be easy, they're healthy, your spouse loves them, your kids love them, your roommates love them, whoever you live with. Create those go-to meals that you can keep coming back to, that you know you will always want to eat. once you have those easy go-to meals down, you can slowly experiment and add on from there. But that is just a big tip I have to gain that confidence and that comfort with preparing meals, planning ahead. It's really easy as you're creating your shopping list to just throw in one of your go-to meals. So definitely do that. Another thing I wanted to talk about just as far as is utilizing easy resources at the grocery store. It doesn't always need to be complicated when you're planning ahead. So let's talk about a few easy things you can do. Buy pre-washed veggies or greens. They're really tasty, they're great, and the work is already done for you. You can get ready to eat veggies such as carrot sticks or sugar snap peas or frozen veggies. All of those are great because they're done for you. You don't have to work. You just pull it out of the package. You can also get fresh, easy to prep fruits such as berries or apples or pre-cut fruit. Pineapple, watermelon, tastes great, pre-cut. And again, the work is done for you. You just have to buy it. It's so easy. Another thing I love to do is buy a whole rotisserie chicken. And it takes a little bit of work to get the meat off, but once you have it, you can throw the meat into your recipes that you're cooking for the week, or you can throw them on salads or in a wrap or in a sandwich. You can use it for so much stuff if you plan ahead. That makes life pretty easy when you do that too. Another idea is boil a big pot of eggs or potatoes for the week, and you can use your boiled eggs or cooked potatoes and come back to that all week long. So that's a great option. You can use canned beans or lentils. Those are easy and delicious and full of protein. Last idea on this quick, easy list is cooking whole grains overnight in the slow cooker. So an example, you can cook steel cut oats. You don't have to soak them because they're cooking in the slow cooker. It just takes a lot of the work out of it and it's done overnight. So that is another idea. That kind of wraps up the video for meal prepping and talking about this. I just wanted to make you guys aware. In the email I sent you, I've included some shopping handouts about healthy fats you can get at the grocery store, fruits, veggies, carbs, proteins, some ideas there. So hopefully that helps you guys out. Let me know what you think and have a great week. Thanks, guys.